Hello and welcome to another ISD Draft. We are about to start here with a pack. Let's see what are the best options here. We have a Mold Graph Monstrosity, kinda too expensive for my tastes, and it's also green, which I tend to avoid here. We have a couple of interesting options here. We have a Screeching Bat, which is pretty good. Chapelgeist, Moon Heron, Makeshift Mannequin, and Gallows Warden. I think here it comes down to Screeching Bat versus Chapelgeist. Those are the two cards that I like the most here. I think I'm gonna take the bat, if only because I've been drafting whites so much lately, so I kinda want to steer away from that for a while, even though I still think it's like probably the best color in the format in my opinion. But yeah, let's take a bet. Let's see the path we take here. Alright, and we get rewarded with a deadweight, which is, well, I think better than a Ludwig's Abomination test subject. Let's see, is the double-sided card here? No, so our opponent probably took like a werewolf or maybe a Garruk. I mean, it's not here, right? Yeah. Alright. Okay, here it's pretty easy actually to take a deadweight. It's in my color. I like the test subject, and this will probably mean that our opponent to the right will actually be blue. Okay, either way, we do have like a Murder of Crows here, which is like better than the test subject. But yeah, here I'll take a deadweight. Alright, and the goods keep coming. We have Moan of the Unhallowed and Victim of Night. I'm actually not sure which is better. I think I'm gonna take the Victim of Night here. I really like this card. I think it's even underrated right now. But I mean, it's removal, right? And he actually removes a large portion of the metagame. So yeah, let's take that. Okay, here we are probably gonna have to branch into another color, and well, I mean, we've passed a lot of blue cards here, but yeah, I don't think there's anything here that I'm really like to take here. Hamlet Captain is pretty good, but mostly paired with whites. Don't think a black-green deck will care about humans at all. There's a Dark Thicket Wolf too. Orchard Spirit. There are a fair amount of good green cards here, but I think I'm gonna take the Stitch Drake. I like blue-black. I think it's one of the better options. And well, here we get a fifth pick, Claustrophobia, which, well, it's a good sign. We will start like cutting blue now. We're probably gonna have to fight over blue for pack 2, but I'm pretty sure that for pack 3 we will get the blue goods here. Voiceless Spirit is a good one, but yeah, getting there, Claustrophobia. This is this seems fun, but I'm not sure if it's good enough. I mean, 6 mana. At that point, I don't really want to pay 0 for my zombie spells, because I'll most likely have mana enough to cast them. Here, well, we could take a Think Twice, which I think is probably the best option. I don't know. There's an Unburial Rites too. But yeah, we have like 2 creatures. I mean, I like Unburial Rites and all, but I think I'm gonna take Think Twice. Is that even good? Alright, never mind. I'm gonna take the rights. If I open some bomb here, this is gonna help me double up when the bomb dies. Here we have Stormkirk Patrol, which I don't like much. we do have sensory deprivation, which is fair enough, I'd say. Yeah, nothing else. I like the deprivation better than the patrol in that situation here. The situation there. Alright, here we get the same thing again. Again, I'm not taking the rooftop storm, even though I'm probably gonna have a fair amount of zombies here in these colors. But yeah, let's take the sensory deprivation. Sorry, Stormkick Patrol. I mean, I do have like 2 creatures, but well, let's see. Taking the Fen Snake. Alright, here I'm gonna take the Gold Colors Chant. Smite the Monstrous is a good card. I don't think it should be here at this point, but yeah, my the guys I'm passing to definitely like jumped into blue. But well, what can I do? Sure, get in there. Curse of Oblivion. Yeah, this skeleton isn't the worst, I don't think. Skeletal Grimace is actually the worst, but let's take it for signaling purposes. Alright, at the end of pack 1 we have, well, not much. We have a good removal spell, I mean 2 good removal spells, a couple marginal ones, and yeah, this is a good removal spell too. Make it 3. And we have 1 good creature, I mean 2 good creatures. But nothing that really like stands out here. We are going to need more stuff here if we intend to make this deck work. Alright, I open a Moorland Haunt with nothing else here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be splashing white after all. I mean, it's kinda counterproductive with stuff like Stitch Drake, but I am gonna splash white for Unburial Rites. Jeez. What do I do here? I mean, there's an like Altar's Reap. Do I take a Think Twice? Yeah. I don't think I really want a Moorland Haunt in this deck. As sad as that makes me. That's what I get for avoiding white. See? Spectral Rider. Yeah, it's a very nice one, but I don't think we can like just abandon one of our colors here for a Spectral Rider. There's a Chapo Guys too. Altar's Reap. What do I take here? I think it's between Altar's Reap and Think Twice. I think I'm gonna take a Think Twice. As sad as it makes me to like pass a Moorland Haunt, I don't think it will fit into our theme here. So yeah, let's take the Think Twice. Alright, dead weight number 2. Well, and not much else here. I mean, ooh, there's an Armored Scab. You know what? I think I'm gonna actually take the Scab here because this is a very important card for the blue-black deck in this format. And dead weight, well, it's very good, but I do already have a dead weight and 2 sensory deprivations, which are like a poor man's dead weight, but well, it gets the job done most of the time. And we do have like more removal here and here, so yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Armored Scab. This guy is actually very important. Alright, Stitch Drake number 2, here we go. No black cards here at all. I mean, there is a skeleton, but well. There's a Lantern Spirit, which I wouldn't mind get back here, but probably not getting it. And well, I like Stitch Drake better. So, alright, and here we get. Oh, alright. There's an Altar's Reap, which, well, it's not a card that I love in decks like this, but it can like put a creature of mine in my graveyard when I need to for these guys, and it draws me cards, right? And it's like the one playable card in my colors here in this pack. So that's what I'm gonna take. And well, here we'll have to make do with a Stormkick Patrol, I think. Don't need a 3rd sensory deprivation. We do need creatures. We have like 6 creatures at this point, so yeah, I'm gonna take this guy. Some good green cards here too. Alright, I like both these guys, and well, I kinda like this, but Well, it's not my favorite. Let's just leave it at that. I think I'm gonna take a Typhoid Rats. It's pretty much a removal spell. And well, you trade early, then you get creatures in your graveyard for your Stitch Drakes. I think it's better than a Markov Patrician, especially since I'm not like aggressive enough that a 3/1 body will make that much of a difference. I mean, I can leave it back and like block and still gain life, but I think the Typhoid Rats are just better at removing opposing threats. And here we get another Moldgraph Monstrosity that I'm not gonna take. Night Terrors is a fine sideboard option, I think. Sure, getting there. Alright, Typhoid Rats number 2. It's not exactly what I need in this deck here right now. What I need is like bombs, but what can I do? This is my first pack. Yeah, I kinda figured that the Altar's Reap would table. And well, I think we're gonna take it. I mean, we could like hate another Cathar, but I don't think that's necessary. Alright, Digraph Goal is a card that I, well, am willing to play. It's an early drop, it's a 2/2, like, it blocks reasonably well. So no reason to let it go. Alright. Bumpy the Night, I'm definitely not playing. Bitterheart Witch, yeah, not playing that either. Alright, here I'm in dire need of something to steal the game with. Like a Scab Ruinator or something like that. Let's hope for some good ones here. Let's go pack 3. Alright, Cackling Counterpart. Yeah, it's good enough, I think. Like, I could like copy a Stitch Drake at instant speed even. Copy like even an Armored Scab. Yeah, it's kind of a good card to copy too. I mean, obviously I'd rather just copy like a big huge bomb here. But well, what can you do? Yeah, getting there. I think we do have like a Battleground Geist and a Moon Heron. Hopefully the Moon Heron tables. Don't think it is going to table though. But yeah, let's take the Counterpart. Well, lots of awesome white stuff here. I mean, this card and this card are both excellent. This card, well, I do like it, and not so much this. This is actually like a game stealer in the right deck. But yeah, here I'm just gonna take a Drake, my 3rd Drake. Could use like a 2nd Scab here. Could use a Makeshift Mannequin too, even though I don't really like having too many of these guys because they are like hungry. And I do have like 12 creatures only, so it's not like I'll be able to have a lot of creatures lying around in my graveyard unless I pick up some more Armored Scabs. Well, we do get a Nephalia Drownyard here, which is good news. We are obviously gonna be milling ourselves here. What else do we have here? We have like a Vampire Interloper, which I don't think this is like the deck for it. We have like the 10th Stony Silent of the draft. Midnight Haunting, yeah. Somebody's making a very good white deck to my right. Is it left or right? Can't really remember. I don't draft a lot in real life. I'm more like an online player these days. Alright, yeah. I'm taking a Drownyard here. It's a very good card. One of the better ones you can hope for. And speaking of which, Grasp of Phantoms, sure. And nothing else even. I mean, wouldn't mind a Walking Corpse. It's a creature, right? But yeah, I'm taking a Grasp of Phantoms. But to our goal is, yeah, it's not like the best creature ever, but it gets the job done relatively well. And if I get a late like Gore Razor here, I can even bring it back. So yeah, let's take that. I think it's better than a 2nd Rotting Fan Snake. Okay, yeah, Moan of the Unhallowed. I had to pass one, pack 1. So I'm getting another one here. Yeah, getting there, I guess. Alright, Mark of Patrician. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna take it. Nothing else that I really want to play here. Okay, here I'm gonna start like hating on white cards, and I think I'm actually gonna hate on a Silver Chase Fox because I do have quite a few enchantments here, like Sensory Deprivation and Claustrophobia, even like Dead Weight, even though I'm not gonna use that to shrink a guy. I don't think I'm gonna use it to kill early drops. So yeah, but we do have like a Curiosity here too, which, well, I think it's pretty good on a Stitch Drake. So yeah, get in there. I think maybe that's gonna be good enough. I don't know. We have 14 creatures at this point. 15 because of the Moan of the Unhallowed, like 16 maybe because of the Cackling Counterpart. Stormkick Patrol here seems, well, something that I would not like to play. Just gonna take a Mask of Avacyn here to like sideboarding against removal heavy decks. Although I'm not even sure if that's good enough. Probably not. Get it? All right. I'm finally gonna take a Stony Silence this draft. Yeah, go Color's Bell. I mean, this is probably not good enough, especially because I have like a lot of cards that I want to play now. And this is the card that got me in my last draft. I mean, it didn't really get me, but it got my opponent enough life that he could like combo on me with like a Essence of the Wild on the battlefield and Spider Spawning in hand. Yeah, that was a nice one. Alright, so it appears this is our deck. I mean, we do have like 3 Drakes here to beat down with. We do have a Moan of the Unhallowed, yeah, and we have a Burial Rite, so we probably should be good to go here. I mean, let's see. Alright, this is probably the deck that I'm going to play here. I had to leave out like a Gullcaller's Chant, even though I do have a few zombies here, but I'm going to be removing stuff from my graveyard either way, so yeah, this is zombie too. But yeah, I kinda couldn't afford to take out a creature here because I have 12 creatures plus the Moan of the Unhallowed, and I think that's, well, barely enough. We also took out like a Sensory Deprivation. I mean, one in my main deck is enough, I think. I could side it in against some more aggressive decks. I mean, that are creepy. Yeah, it is. Alright, and a Rotting Fen Snake, yeah, we had to take it out because it was like the weakest link in our deck here, I think. Let's see. Is there anything that I want to take out here to bring in a Rotting Fen Snake? I don't think so. I mean, the skeleton is an early guy, right? It's good at blocking too. The Fen Snake, well, I say it's good at blocking because it can kill almost anything in the ground, much like the rats. But it does cost like 3 more mana, and it's rare that you get to actually attack with it. So yeah, I think I like this as is. Alright, well, we do have a Foil Nephalia Drownyard. Sort by color, and see what Empty Joe suggests. 8 and 8, yeah. Seems fine because I do have more black cards in some black heavy ones, but my a lot of my blue cards require double blue, so yeah. I think I like this. I wish I had like more Armored Scabs here, but well, what can you do? Alright, see you round 1.